In 1966, Thomas, but always known as Buck Snortland, a farmer and businessman from Sharon, North Dakota, helped establish State Bank of Fargo, and the Snortland family has remained major stockholders in Bell State Bank and Trust ever since. Mickey Snortland, Buck's son, became a member of the bank's board of directors as a young man and served for more than 4 decades. His loves in life were his family, his bank family, and of course, farming.
He certainly did appreciate his kids and the involvement that they had in the arts, and he went out of his way to make sure that he went to all the events that he could, whether we were up having a good run with the combines, he would still drop everything and go. He said, I've heard him say a number of times, well, it's just wheat or it's just beans. Other things were more important.
I always admired how Mickey was so openly proud and openly loving towards his wife and his kids. And that just stuck out to me because, again, you didn't always see that with somebody that occupies his position in a large organization.
Inside the workings of Bell State Bank and Trust, Mickey was a giant figure who helped guide the bank's growth, and a person who never missed the chance to say hello and share a cup of coffee with anyone, no matter their position or walk of life.
I never had a conversation with Mickey that wasn't meaningful. And Mickey didn't sit down for a minute or 2 or 5. It was a half hour to an hour. It wasn't surface conversation. It was when he talked, you listened, and he listened to you back.
Caring, very caring and concerned, and wanting people, whether they're customers or employees or business acquaintance, to be happy.
He didn't care if you were a teller or the vice president or head of any department. Everybody was the same. He treated everyone the same.
He really cared about you when he was talking to you. It was, how are you doing? How are you feeling? It was always just
not just a casual, how are you doing? It was,
right.
He really wanted to know.
Mickey believed strongly that creating a great place to work was an opportunity to impact people and their families in a positive way. He often used to say, all we want to have are happy employees and happy customers, and make a little money along the way. That motto, happy employees and happy customers, eventually became our company's bottom line mission.
Whenever I would see Mickey would always ask me, are you still having fun? And that was just always something that just really meant a lot to me.
Every time that you would get a bonus or something, he'd say to you, now don't you dare spend that on bills. You get something for yourself or do something that you want to do.
He was just a common guy that felt his mission was connecting with people, and he did it.
We sometimes get asked with Mickey's death, is there going to be a change in ownership or a change in how the bank is run? And the answer to that is no. Mickey and the Snortland family and the Solberg family have set out to have this bank locally owned and continue to be what it is for many, many years to come. And that would be a legacy that Mickey would want us to carry out, and we're going to do that.
I think when it comes to how I think about Mickey's legacy at the bank, one of his great gifts to all of us is the fact that he has done such great planning so that the bank will continue beyond his life. I know when Mickey talked about the bank and the future of the bank, his eyes sparkled because it's something that excited him, and Mickey would always want us to make sure that we focus on the people side first, and if we get that right, that the rest is going to take care of itself, and that is going to be something that we will carry with us forever.
Mickey often said, we are just caretakers until someone else takes over. His core values of family, service, and giving back are a legacy he left to each of us. Now it is up to us to continue to live out Mickey's core values every day, knowing that we are impacting each other, our families, and our communities in a positive way. Thanks for the memories, Mickey, and thanks for the legacy.
So it's good to listen and treat people with respect, be it customers or employees. That's not a secret, that's just, we practice that.